welcome to the channel, Summit Off-Road Adventures. Question for many of you. How many of you realize that there's a filter inside the cabin of your Jeep? This is a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. And I want to show you, and I've never taken it out, so I'm going to take a look. You know, I'm the second owner of this Jeep. It's a 2018. So I'm going to take that filter out and see what it looks like, but I want to show you how I'm going to do it. And this will be my first time doing it, so I figured I'd put it on video. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is remove this glove box. And so it has a little stop tab on top here. We have to bypass that. Yeah, it's right here. And then it'll drop down. You can see there's the filter. It's back here. And I just bought a new filter, so I need to detach that. These are tabs right here that you push together, and then there's a slot back here where it slides into a little notch. So let's see what we got here. So yeah, I just squeezed the tabs on the end, the left end, and then this comes out. No big deal. Filter is right inside there, and it is filthy. You see the white foam there? That's the filter. Very disgusting. This right here is the latch, is the connector for this piece that was off. So I'll put that back on. That wasn't even attached. You're just gonna scrunch it together and pull. There we go. That's supposed to be white. That is pretty disgusting. I mean, seriously. Garbage. So there we go. That's the new cabin air filter. The important part about this filter here is there's arrows pointing down, and that's the way the airflow goes. So you want to make sure you put this filter in with the arrows pointing down. We'll see that. It says airflow right here with an arrow down. So I want to make sure that there's nothing else in here. Get a little clean job here, if we can. Clean all out of there. Even this is dirty. I mean, just, it's amazing how much dirt builds up on these things. You know, who would think? You know, always change the air filter in the engine, keep that clean. But who would think the cabin had one? Look at that. Might as well clean it all out. Okay. So here's the new filter. Arrow down, and you gotta push it in. Kind of the same way you took the other one out. You gotta scrunch it together. Get that one end in. Get the other end. I'm gonna put this end in first on the right. And then scrunch it together. There we go. All the way back, yep. And so then we're just gonna latch it, and you can see the filter's in. And there's an arrow pointing down for airflow. That's where you want that arrow down. We'll put our latch back on. These are the tabs. On the left and on the right is the area that goes into a groove. So we just go to this right side, slide it in, snap it in, and that's that. It took me probably, let's see, 6 minutes, 28 seconds. I'm going to reattach this glove box with the latch back into this connector. But that, I hope, is a little information of your cabin air filter and how to remove it. It takes about less than 10 minutes to do it. So get in your Jeeps, clean it out, keep it nice and clean. A lot of dust from off-roading, so this one's probably never been changed ever since 2018. So that's how we do it. Appreciate you guys being on the channel. I hope I add a little bit of information instead of just driving the Jeep with this video. Subscribe, like, share, and I appreciate you guys watching.